Yep, halftime of the annual beatdown of Georgia Tech by the hands of me and my Georgia Bulldogs. 24-0, Georgia up over the Nerds at halftime, and just an absolutely dominating performance by Georgia all the way around in the first half. First half of that game, that touchdown catch and run from Brock Bowers was unbelievable. Stetson's playing okay, 10 of 15, a couple hundred yards, 3 touchdowns. I think 2 of his touchdowns were passes behind the line of scrimmage. Not knocking Stetson Bennett. I'm done with all that. But anyway, Georgia not really running the ball that great, but they haven't really ran the ball that great all year. So they're running the ball about like they have been for the majority of the year. And I guess really the only real news out of the first half of this game, a George Pickens sighting. Unless I'm wrong, George Pickens played one play in the first half. Maybe they snuck him in there on another play and I didn't notice it, but he did come in for one play. It was nothing. In fact, I think it was a running play. But he did come on the field for a play and then jog off the field. Why? I don't know. Maybe to make Alabama think about something for next week. I don't know. We'll see if we see more of him in the second half. I don't know. I don't know. But that's really the only thing of note that happened in the first half of this game. I haven't seen Dominic Blaylock either. But you got Jermaine Burton out there, Ladd McConkey, pretty good first half. A.D. Mitchell's out there. Marcus Rosamise, Jack Saint had a good catch. The defense is the defense. I mean, what more can anybody say about that? Michigan-Ohio State, though. This Michigan-Ohio State game. Michigan jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Then it was 7-3. Then Ohio State scored, took the lead 10-7. Now Michigan has just scored 14-10. 3 minutes to go until halftime, and Michigan is holding the absolute greatest offense in the history of mankind to 10 points so far. Unreal. All the Ohio State fans trying to tell everybody, Ohio State will score 50 points on Georgia. I don't know. So far, you're staring down the barrel of a 10 spot against Michigan. So I don't know. We'll see. Of course, Nebraska lost yesterday, so Ohio State fans, they're busy with the whole Nebraska's the best 3-win team in history. But, just because they barely beat Nebraska, they're on the internet trying to convince everybody that somehow Nebraska is an amazing 3-win team. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Florida and Florida State tied up in a pretty good one here, 7 apiece. Florida down in the red zone, though. What's happening here? 7-7. Did they just throw another interception? Did Emily Jones just throw another interception? That's his 3rd interception of the first half if he just threw another interception. Emily Jones is absolute doo-doo, as is the entire Florida program. Shout out to Dan Mullen. You my man's in there. I love you, Dan. Clown Mullen. Clown has buried Florida for the foreseeable future. I absolutely love it. Does it matter what coach Florida gets? No, doesn't matter. Anyway, the beating will continue in the second half of this Georgia Tech Georgia game. The Nerds are just going to get absolutely destroyed. They just can't hang with Georgia. My score prediction was 56-0. We're going to have to turn it on in the second half if we're going to hit that. We're up 24-0 right now. Only 1 punt for the Dogs in the first half, and then they ran out of the clock ran out on them. Their last possession of the so they basically scored on their first 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Punted on their next possession, and then the last possession of the half, they got the ball with 30 seconds to go or whatever, and just basically ran the clock out. Georgia Tech had 1 decent drive. They got down inside the Georgia 40, but then there was a huge sack and some other things, and Georgia Tech ended up having to punt the ball away on 4th and 15 or something. But Georgia Tech just not able to get anything going. I mean, 3rd and 7, they're running the ball up the middle because they know they can't throw the ball. They can't protect the QB. It's going to be a long second half for the Nerds. It's been a long season for the Nerds. I don't have any problems. So far, so good for me. Great games all day today. Rivalry week. I'm streaming over on the Patreon page now, so come over and hang out with us for the second half. If you're a member of the Patreon page, just go over to the Patreon page. There's a link posted there. Click the link. Come hang out with us. Watch the second half of all these noon games. I'm going to stream again tonight at 7 o'clock on the YouTube channel, so right here on this channel here. So if you guys want to hang out and watch the primetime games tonight, Oklahoma State, Clemson, South Carolina, a bunch of good games on tonight during prime time. Iron Bowl coming up at 3:30. Some other good, I mean, just great games all day long today, right? This is the best day of college football, in my opinion. I like the first couple of weekends of college football every year because we hadn't seen college football in forever at that point. So remember back in like week 0 and week 1, you were excited about the Wisconsin-Illinois game. Oh my God, Wisconsin-Illinois! I can't wait to watch that because you just hadn't seen any football in so long. But now we've seen plenty, and but this is the best weekend of college football. I love this weekend every single year. Anyway, the Nerds are hot doo-doo. Georgia's getting ready to go 12-0, and Uncle Lou, of course, still undefeated as well.